Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Kalpana Sharma, Associate Professor, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ जोलॉजी एसपीसी गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज अजमेर। आज के लेक्चर में मैं आप लोगों को एमएससी के बच्चों को बताने जा रही हूँ कि केमिकल यूज्ड इन इंसेक्ट कंट्रोल, जिसके बारे में मैं आपको रेपेलेंट्स के बारे में डिस्कस कर चुकी हूँ। अट्रैक्टेंट्स के बारे में भी मैं आप लोगों को कायरोमोन्स के बारे में बता चुकी हूँ। आज हम अट्रैक्टेंट्स का सेकंड पार्ट, दैट इज सेक्स फेरोमोन्स, एंटीफिडेंट्स, एंटी मेटाबोलाइट्स एंड इंसेक्ट हार्मोन एंड देयर एनालॉग के बारे में बात करेंगे। तो जैसा कि कल मैं आपको बता चुकी थी कि जो सेक्स फेरोमोन्स होते हैं वो 3 तरह से हम यूज़ कर सकते हैं। कैसे कैसे? एक तो इसका यूज़ होता है इन डिटेक्शन ऑफ पेस्ट इंसेक्ट, नंबर 2 in attract and kill program of pest insect, and thirdly to disrupt mating of pest insect. सबसे पहले एक एक करके हम एक एक को देखेंगे। सबसे पहले हम लेते हैं इन डिटेक्शन ऑफ पेस्ट इंसेक्ट्स, one of the oldest practical applications in pest management. Presently, these pheromones are employed to monitor insect activities. Pheromone traps are used to gain information about pests for making tactical decisions. The first insect caught can be served as the beginning point for the accumulation of degree days or catching over a period of time, and are useful in deciding, number 1, if insecticides are necessary, and if so, when they should be applied. For example, such pheromones in the pest management in apple orchard, 5 to 10% traps per hectare are placed to sample insect pest and pesticides are applied. According to trap data, natural enemies and weather informations, it reduces 50% pesticide inputs. यूज ऑफ फेरोमोन ट्रैप्स। फेरोमोन ट्रैप्स का यूज क्या है? नंबर 1, टू मॉनिटर कॉडलिंग मॉथ, दैट इज साइडीपोनेला in deciduous fruits. Secondly, pink bollworm, that is Pectinophora gossypillia. And thirdly, bollworm Helicoverpa armigeria in cotton, and black cutworm Agrotis epsilon in corn, and fifth one is the California red scale in citrus fruits. Now, the use of pheromones in attract and kill. In this method, theoretical, when sex pheromones are used, a large proportion of one sex of pest insect are attracted and killed, which reduces their mating success and thereby their number decreases in the next generation. Secondly, the traditional approach to attract and kill has been to use mass traps, 100 traps per hectare coated with sticky material. But recent advances have allowed slow release formations of or formulations of a small particle, or that is dispenser, that gradually releases both, number 1, pheromones and then insecticide. Thirdly, mass trapping or trap outs have been used extensively in the fruit trees, fields, and forest crops, and stored products and household pest. Third types of pheromones, the use of pheromones to disrupt mating of pest insect. In such method, in this air is impregnate the air with sex pheromones, due to which insect entering in that area could not locate mate, emitting natural pheromones because The synthetic pheromones impregnate the whole environment, causes a reduction of reproductive rates, and achieve crop protection without the use of insecticide. Next one is the antifeedants or feeding deterrents. What are antifeedants? Antifeedants or anti-feeding deterrents are the chemicals which inhibit feeding of pests on a treated material without necessarily killing or repelling them. The example of such antifeedants are chlorinated triphenylmethanes and triphenyl phosphonium salts. They are used in achieving the moth proofing of fabrics. The fourth one is the antimetabolites. What are antimetabolites? Antimetabolites are the chemicals that resembles essential nutrients of insects and interfere with its metabolism. For example, the example of antimetabolite is amethoptyrin is a folic acid analog which interferes with the formation of vitamin folic acid in insects. The antimetabolites are low in mammalian toxicity and thus very safe to use. They have limited value against polyphagous pest. The last part of our chapter is the insect hormones and their analog. The juvenile hormone and ecdysone molting hormone, which are secreted from corpora elata and prothoracic glands of insect, regulate the development and metamorphosis. In recent years, advances in chemical technology have allowed the discovery, identification, synthesis of several compounds that mimic the function of JH and ecdysone. These chemicals, they provide new means of insect control. The mode of action of them is to cause premature death from abnormal molting. They are also known as IGRS or insect growth regulators. These IGRS are also known as biorationals or third generation insecticides. For example, cysteron is a substance related to ecdysone, which when injected into depositing moth pupa in a very low dose, as low as 0.2 μg, stimulate termination of diapause and formation of new moth. But high doses of 10 μg accelerated and their sequence disrupted, leading to death. Another example is methoprene. Methoprene is an analog of juvenile hormone and it can be applied with lethal effects, either by transformation of pupa into an adult or by inhibiting the development of eggs. This is all about the chemicals which are used with insecticides. Thank you.